now that they're not up in that
Oh no.
being cute anymore.
Oh, I know. But there.
Oh.
Now I have it aimed at Nyx.
Okay.
Nyx is up there. She's in her favorite platform.
Oh, yeah, I see cat butt.
Okay. There we go. We have streamlined. Oh, God. That would also help if I get chat up.
Yeah.
In other words, there is a good reason why we haven't.
Yeah.
There's been so much going on. We've been remiss at streaming.
Yeah.
There. Now what I can do is actually come along here and see if I can get the camera to behave in terms of angle. Which I am not. That is just the angle that it's going to be at today. Fine.
And yes. Unless I sit up, I'm doing this bit to see.
You know, this particular bag. What?
It's just been one of those years, though, hasn't it?
Yes. I realize that I can't see the numbers on this part of the dial.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. The big news is we looked.
Yeah, now that I have a camera aimed at you, you get down, don't you, Nyx?
Brat.
Oh, I don't. Okay, I understand. I'm going to turn off that, and I'm going to get the heater turned on. She climbed onto my chair, which is under the edge of the table.
Which has the heater.
Which has the heater aimed at it.
She's no dummy.
No, she's not. Yes, Nyx, I understood and I got it going. I love how she makes direct eye contact before she goes and does a thing.
Yeah. Well, we decided that, storage units were too expensive, so we emptied out the storage unit.
In which case we have a Costco garage in the backyard.
Yeah, and last weekend we lived through our first ever garage sale.
Cannot recommend.
Yeah, well, it rained Saturday when we were setting up for it, which was only supposed to rain in the morning. It was mostly just in the morning.
It rained until like 1. It was not, morning still when it stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, at least we had a pretty sunbeam back.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool. Well, I can put up some listing of tools that we're getting rid of.
Yes.
Not ceramic tools, by the way.
No.
These are metalworking tools.
How many pieces have I cut so far? You have 4 there. You have a 5th one there. And there's 9 there. So it's 14 pieces. I need to cut off another 10.
The pieces I'm working on right now.
What?
The pieces I'm working on right now are for the upcoming Western royalty. For people who are watching us SEA related. They're little gifty cups. They're thank you things.
I suppose with the type of pattern we'll want a relatively smooth surface.
Oh yeah.
Well, what reminded me of the fact was the light was throwing it in beautiful relief. What are you looking for? Your little red rib? I don't see your little red rib. Oh, I see it.
Fell in.
No. There's one right here.
God, it fell in there. Stuck to my finger. A little longer than I wanted it to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Well, if all else fails, we found it next time you
Yeah.
We need to make minimum of 24 of these to make them from. It'll probably end up being more than 24 that way we do.
Oh, yeah. Italian-based design on them. So,
Early Italian, like 1300s.
yeah.
So it'll be watery green with black outline.
And they'll look nice.
Yeah. We decided today's clay choice was, look, there's 3 open bags of white.
So, yes.
Figured out what this.
A nice smooth white clay.
Yeah, the first bag is clearly one that just hadn't been finished. This bag was clearly the stubbins of making platters, because we were only making large platters. In which case we had pieces that would have been suitable for a small platter at the end of 2 bags.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why are there layers? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
You were on 6 of 24.
let's see. The other day I did, what was it, 50
In one
There.
sitting.
in one sitting.
They were minis.
They were minis.
Little 5-ounce pieces of clay because they're going to be site tokens. You check in for the event and you get a thing.
And since it's for a culinary event, which is,
It's a
a real-
tasting vessel.
yeah. It's one of those events I really enjoy going to every year.
It'd hold maybe like 2 tablespoons.
It'll hold, ounce or 2,
Yeah.
maybe 3.
Maybe.
They all looked at me crazy when I offered to make them.
I'd say
Made
it's
it
our
with
way of
all-
supporting the event, but we're also helping
Run the event.
run the event as well.
So. 'Cause it's just the way I am.
What is this central called? Helium hand?
Yeah.
Hello,
Roomba.
Roomba. I know it's not even a Roomba, but it's like Kleenex. Little Roomba
That's
has
his name, not his brand.
Yes. Its name is Roomba.
It's a Shark brand one.
Yeah, it's shark.
Because it comes up on, because it has an app, which,
Oh god, why does everything have to have a stinking app?
and it tells you when there's something wrong. It
Help,
sends you
I
a
can't
message.
Get back to my base.
I'm on the edge of a cliff.
Wasn't it that it caught itself on the edge of a pile or something?
Yes.
The
That
cliff
was
was a
funny.
1/4 of an inch high.
Yes. Yeah. It complains.
Let's see now. Occurs to me there's 15 there now. And there's 6 up there. That's 20 more. So, a few more. And I will make sure that I don't give you that part of the bag.
Ew. I think that would be.
That's not clay there, that's slip.
It's fishy gooey.
Because if I gave that to you, it would immediately end up in the slop bucket.
Yeah. Because it would slough right off.
Yes.
It's the kind of clay it is. We're gonna try to get back into streaming every week. Sorry, we've been so remiss. It's just been one of those kind of years.
Oh, there's
Trying
the
to
great
get
push to. Oh, hello, kitty. Yes, and on the
Okay,
room
okay.
cam there. Okay, there she jumped off. That was not a sustainable position, beast. I know you
She
were
was-
comfortable.
She She did. She checked out the pottery that was being thrown.
Turned around. Set.
Yes.
And she's gonna make the human. Get it up and do this again. There we go. Yes, you're in camera shot again. Yes, you are next.
Yeah, so during the slow periods of the garage sale, what we did was yard work.
We did ourselves a mischief too.
Yeah.
We had to find things that were rather light duty to do with our hands for a couple of days. Because we've given ourselves significant sore muscles,
That's
which
when we
haven't fully healed.
we pulled weeds one day.
And pulled weeds and trimmed tree branches.
Yeah. And then you know that light fixture in the front yard that's never worked? There's nobody. Well,
Turns out one of the two light fixtures in the front yard that hadn't worked simply didn't have a light bulb in it.
but when you first checked it, it had no power.
That's because the casing was insulated.
I see.
Because once I had it open and I'm like, you know what, let me double check this. Mom, go turn on the switch for it. Did that, started poking it again, and ooh, those were live. I'm like, okay, let's turn this off. And I'm just
Yeah.
going to reassemble this.
I'm gonna get a new fixture for the other one.
Yeah, and then we're going to
Turn the
do
one that's
something that kind of resembles the infamous feature of the internet, 5-minute crafts. We're going to make a cement stone, quote unquote. Hi, you want to jump? That is that'll
Like a
house an outdoor outlet and just kind of make a cave for it
Yeah.
out of cement. Yes, you up there now, Nixie?
It'll be fun.
Yeah. And then what we can do is we can take a bunch of moss rescued from other places and scrub it into the surface and make moss pulp
Yeah.
and try to inoculate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 18 unthrown and you have 7. That's 25. Should I do like another 5?
Yeah.
Make it be
Yeah.
30.
Even 30.
Maybe I will just trim this UV part off and throw it in the white muck bucket.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea, Sarah. Because that's not.
That ain't clay.
It's goo.
It's future clay. Actually, I suppose I could also simply
Wedge it up.
uncover the wedging, the light side of the wedging board and just wedge it. Render it usable clay. Now.
Yeah. After all, that's what we made it for.
Yes. Let me just stick that down. There we go. And I'll come back to that in a few minutes.
That's our nice wedging table. Little, haha. Thing probably weighs a ton, literally, at this point.
Yes. Because we put, what was it, 200 pounds of plaster into the form?
Yeah.
And
And that's before
well,
you
maybe
add the
it's a
water.
half ton.
And then the wood that we
Yes.
used. We used scrap wood from the making of
The
this
studio.
studio. So it was. What you can't see from the camera, but all the plants on the windowsills.
Yes. Oh, it's raining pretty good out there again now.
I
Sun's
think-
all gone. Oh, the camera got bumped.
Oh dear. Yeah.
It's fighting back right now.
Everything's fighting back.
Yes. 1. No, my apologies for whenever that, rotated itself out of position.
And make it smooth here. Sorry, this is not very riveting content today.
Well, put it this way. I named the video Many, Many Minis. Not as many minis as the last batch we did, but many unto itself.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to loading the kiln. I'm gonna have like 100 pieces to go in.
Yeah.
Two.
Well, I'll take this one right here. So that one looked like it was going to fall. Turned out it was very well stuck. But
Yes. Some of these pieces of clay are very gooey.
yeah.
So I'm into the third bag of the ends of white that we started the day with.
Uh-huh.
Which is nice. It's this one is inconsistent. Let me wedge this one up.
This piece right here is a little inconsistent.
Yeah, well this is
A lot of them have had little bubbles. The number of them have had tiny bubbles. Which I use my fingernails as I'm throwing and kind of
slice.
Yeah. Wow, it's nice and windy out there.
The storm was supposed to have, we're not in the area, but there was a small chance of tornadic activity today.
I know.
Not something you think about in combination with Western Washington.
Well, if we're still living where we used to.
We still hit part of the same way.
Yes,
front.
but they were part of the
Yeah.
tornado possibility areas.
Yeah.
Because it was south of Eureka.
You think of tornadoes as something that happens.
Tropical areas.
No, that's hurricanes.
Hurricanes.
This is tornadoes. You think about tornadoes in, Central
Midwest.
Plains, Midwest. Yeah.
I know.
But it was a little EF0 that happened a few weeks ago that actually ripped the roof off of a building downtown from us.
I know.
We're like, excuse me, what?
That was near the river too, so
Yeah.
where
the
there's
flat-
going to be a
The flatter areas.
yeah. Just another reason to live.
Not on the flat areas.
Yes.
No, I totally lost track of how many additional balls of clay I've done. Tell you what, I'll do one more, however many that makes it.
Yeah.
I think this may have been number 5.
There we
I
go.
will cut you 6 one just because.
Let's see, there's 3, 6, 9,
Well, there's 9.
18, 21 on here.
Yeah.
22, and it's on here. 3, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32. Altogether.
Okay, so we'll have one more. So we'll have like 33. Our aim was 30, so we'll have plenty.
Yeah. And even if I'm miscounted by 1 or 2, it's still fine.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's now 22 in the pile, 1 in your hand. It's 23. We only need 24. And there's 9 on the shelf. So yeah, 33.
Wow, this cloud's moving fast. Yeah. Out that window, it's very dark.
The window is very wet.
Oh, yes. Shows you which direction the wind is blowing.
Yeah.
Kind of that way.
mostly out of the west, but some is coming in from the south.
Yeah.
And I think that's just back blow that we're getting on that window.
Yeah.
I've got your shelf tidied some. Control set bag for now because
Supposed to have an
That's not-
active storm season this winter.
yeah.
I'm sure everybody is. Sure, it's not just the West Coast.
I saw on the forecast this morning that while we're having slightly, this temperature storm is bringing in slightly warmer than normal weather, the south is being hit with frost warnings.
Yeah, the East has been having lots of horrible weather.
Yeah. But you're talking about the southeast, which is known for its nigh on tropical conditions.
Yeah.
They are having significantly colder than normal. And it's like, well, that's a thing.
Someone could end up in another frosty winter wonderland.
Okay. After we finish these, if you still have more energy, what do you think about moving on to plates?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sounds
Thir-
good.
33
Yeah.
pieces is enough to consider for a sitting to begin with. You
Does
still need
anybody
this.
think I should be throwing plates after I finish all these
The
cups?
forms think you should be doing plates. Do you want me to move the example piece now, or do you still want it down there?
To leave it down there.
Okay. I'm gonna wash my hands, go in for a moment, and be right back. For you to decide whether or not I'll have enough free time to get those cookie stamps started. If nothing else, I can get the ink impressions done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start on the one with all the lettering in the world right now.
Yeah. You could maybe have one of the cameras pointed at what you're doing.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there. Something junky and not white. This is rather uneven clay. But they're not big pieces.
You know how it's my second pair of socks for the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my shoes decided to spring a leak on the morning exercise walk. Well, look down and realize there's a perfect splat around a hole.
No. Crocs.
Crocs, yes. Otherwise known as studio slippers. See? Hole of one. And a corresponding round splat of clay on the sock.
Yeah. That could happen the other day.
Yeah, it's not infrequent. Okay. Let's see. Can I arrange things so that I can. I think this is packaging.
Where did that come from? Yeah.
I don't know. It looks like it probably was wrapping from something.
Yeah.
Right now it's just the eyebrows.
was just the eyebrows.
Well, current stays over there because that camera, which I do have hooked up and so thus can have as additional thing, is so I could have something over here for having on camera. And then I realized, yes, I'm close. I haven't re-angled the camera yet. And all you can see were the eyebrows.
Yes, your Grinch eyebrows.
Yeah. I do not have pencil eyebrows. There we go. Is that far enough down? No, it's not. Is that far enough down? Yes, it is. There we go.
Yay.
Like that. There we go. I have here two designs that need to be done in cookie stamps. Yes, the number of times you have the reversal. So like this to play, the pattern that's going to look like forward, except for not doing the words on this one, just doing the main element. And for those of you who've actually heard of Silly Putty or used Silly Putty as a kid, because apparently that's not a cultural standard anymore.
Yeah. I don't know. Do they even make
Mushing
Silly
the
Putty?
clay onto the water-soluble ink. When I started doing this, the printer had water-soluble ink. The last two printers have not had water-soluble ink.
Which is good for many things.
Oh yes, it's good for many things. Just you added a step to the process for things like this.
So we had to, like, outline the
The
printout.
outlining, the water-soluble ink. I had to find the water-soluble pen because it turns out most pens are also not water-soluble anymore.
Yeah.
There we go. And now I have the rough of the design. Do this twice over because there's two patterns. Just sit you over here for a moment. This one's going to be, that one's for the, it'll have their first year next year. It's the Washington Shakespeare Festival.
Yeah. For a new fair starting up somewhere in Washington. I don't remember where.
This in Skagit area?
The what?
Skagit?
Skagit. Yeah.
This one's going to be a lot more labor intensive to do because it's got all those words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven words. And the font is not very big. As you can see, as I turned it over, there's places that are not yet pressed in because, well, they haven't gotten dirty yet from rubbing it against there. I'm turning it over, burnishing it with my finger after burnishing it against the board because I want it to stay relatively flat.
Yeah.
Cheaper than something with so much detail. Mind you, when it comes to the George Washington bust, what I think I'll do is I'll go get a quarter to use as an example for a low relief.
Yeah.
Ooh, this one keeps trying to eat the paper. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it did eat some of the paper. I'll pull that off later.
Yeah.
This one to work on right now is actually that one. This one requires a lot of focus.
Is
Oh. What? It's the coffee lot. Tools and tools.
I could only see a wee little bit of it from
Yeah.
here.
Not either cup. Of course not. There should be one of those sharp tools in each cup. But they wander off.
They do.
This is when I realized that I can't talk and carve at the same time.
Yeah.
Because as I make the long cuts in particular,
So-
it's done on like a single breath.
Yeah. But the dramatic sunshine again. As long as I don't look up, the sun won't blind me.
Western cookie stamp absolutely. Why not in reverse?
Yeah.
Bought some cookies. The person who ordered it got some stuff from us at Highland Games.
Amazing that it was further north where you
Yes.
hit more that for a lot of the people from the 500
The
first.
Greater Seattle area.
Yeah. Which is
Well, the Highland Games Association puts that one as the Seattle Highland Games.
yeah.
More locally known as Enumclaw, because it's the city it's held in.
That's the yeah.
Because Highland Games are generally known by the city as city name of location Highland Games, not by
Right.
the Highlands Association that puts it on.
Like the one in California was the Pleasanton Games, not the
Which it's the San
Francisco. Yeah. Only 17 more to go after this one.
Not the Signature County?
No, because there's nice even layers, so it's also yeah. Guess no, I don't keep track of how many that I throw generally.
The other day you finished throwing and you were like later, my back's tired. It's like, there might be a reason why. You threw a lot.
Yeah. There was the 50 little minis and then something else as well
I
after
think
that.
like 57 pieces that day because there were a couple of black pieces and one mini that did not meet spec.
Yeah. Yes, you don't feel the tired sore muscles till you get up and move around.
Yeah.
Sitting, leaning forward, arms, elbows braced on the legs. So it's and the hands are going on muscle memory. Not really putting that much thought into the thread because it's just the same thing over and over again.
Let's see. I'll have to move the camera around this piece of plant. what's left? Ooh, okay. Let's see. Plant leaf, get out of the way. Oh, sorry, camera. Sorry, folks. The camera will no longer dangle in just a second. What is that for coffee? And make there be any more stuff. Okay. Oh. So if I get it out from around the other side of the plant. One moment, passing through the jungle.
And that really is quite the jungle, I assure you.
Oh, sorry, camera.
You're
There
supposed
we
to
go.
3, 5, 6 plants there.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Not the strongest. Ah, wait. I can make there be more light.
Yes, you can.
Ah, fudge. Of course, we're tangled.
Oh dear. That's the way the morning has been going.
Yes. Now.
Well, probably about the last month, really. To do this, well, we have to do that first.
Yes.
And to do that, there's this other thing that needs to be done.
Together. There we go. Now that I've pinned the light, the camera cord down again, it must it up.
Sunshine all gone again.
There. Now there's really strong
Oh yeah.
light. Now I need to change tools again. This new. This is that musical again. Not ideal for this one's too plain. What's this? This one work. Sometimes it's a matter of finding the right tool for the shape of the location we're trying to work on.
Yeah. That one really should be smoothed off though. There's the rib. Just for the pattern it's going to have on it, really should be smooth. There we go. Spot. was interesting.
What?
Where did the dark cloud come from suddenly?
There may have been some dark smears in some of the pieces.
Okay, I'm going. It wasn't on my tool. Where did it come from?
And there's one or two pieces that may have some dark in them.
Well, it looks pretty, but I
Yeah.
don't think it'd be good for the design. Because look at it. Look at the pretty swirls. Not very dark or anything. They're there. It wasn't until I smoothed it out that they even show up. This one's really ooey.
Yeah,
There was no way that one was gonna ever fall. I had to pry it off its neighboring lumps.
Yeah.
And I have another sun hole coming along here. Gives the dramatic lighting. And as long as I don't look at the window, it doesn't blind me too much. Hello? One of those shapes it really is after a while just muscle memory. Oh wow, look at the dramatic lighting. Really lighting.
I'm sorry, I'm half blind from staring closely at brightly lit white clay. Everything else seems dim, low contrast in comparison.
Oh, yeah. Ah, there's somebody.
Hello. Okay, I'll leave over here. There we go.
Hello. How are you doing today? On this stormy, blustery morning. It's still
Not
morning,
quite
right?
as dark as the other day.
I know. At least we're inside. We're not having to go out in this.
Yeah. So we took the restore donations out yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, we survived our first ever garage sale this last weekend.
Not a bad.
Plus, we're probably also not supposed to do those in early November, too. So.
Yeah, particularly not in Washington. Kind of, contraindicated by the weather.
Sunday it was nice. It was nice and sunny.
Yeah, it was sunny on Sunday.
Saturday, it started off really rainy, and just by around 1 o'clock, it was no longer raining. Oh, there's a message. I can't quite read it.
I'm doing all right. It's night where I am. Yeah. It's kind of the opposite at the moment. It's almost noon. It's getting on towards lunchtime.
Yeah. I've been making a set of cups that are from order.
24.
24 now. And it's kind of like, ooh, look at the pretty sunbeams coming in the windows.
Because we have some of that strobing sun. Just as long as we just stick with the blustery weather and don't actually get any of that tornado thing that they were warning.
We're supposed to be outside the tornado range. But yeah, right?
Just, being just on the edge is too close. Thank you. Come here,
You know, West Coast doesn't often get
that
tornadoes.
is not our weather. Send
Okay.
it back.
Yeah.
It's definitely on the time of year where it's turn the lights on during the day so it doesn't look like twilight.
don't really notice the passage of time because there's no light change.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as places like Alaska. Like at the one event, somebody was helping out. They were from Alaska. Oh, so when do I check blah blah blah? And I go,
Oh, yeah, and they were different. Alaska's a different time zone than they are.
and we're okay, so so right around sunset. And then got asked, when's that? I'm from Alaska. And it's kind of, oh, yeah,
So sorry.
you don't have nighttime this time of year, do you? So, about around 8, then be right around sunset. I was to put
Oh, yeah, that
glue
was
sticks.
outdoors.
It was
Yeah.
outdoors. It was,
It was high summer for us, which, yeah, when she was at home, there is no night.
yeah, it was great. Whoa. This is a very uneven piece of clay.
I'm sorry.
You're not going to meet specs for this one. That's why I do extra ones. This is a really unhappy piece of clay. That happens. You'll do this. There you go. There. Ta-da.
Not terribly long. I will reach a point where this one will have to harden up some. Oh, we need that rearranged. This can go here. I'm sorry, I was remiss in my duties over here.
No, that's. Sure. This. Once I ran out of the third shelf up here.
Yeah. Well, when you threw 50 pieces, I've been pretty far up north, but not so far that I've gotten midnight sun.
Oh,
Yeah. We've never been up there, but oh goodness, we have friends. We know people who are up there, and it's
Or the first time we'd gone very far.
the first time we went up to
It is
Northern Washington.
Northern Washington, up north of Seattle, and it was kind of like June.
It was, yeah.
There was a
June.
number of us that were from Central, Northern California. Yeah, and it was kind of like, so, we were sitting here, it's 9:30, 10, and like, so does it ever get dark? It got into twilight at that point.
Yeah. It never got truly fully dark that night.
Yeah, then it starts getting light around 4 in the morning.
It was 3. The
3.
birds went off at 2:30.
Yeah, so we didn't get a lot of sleep.
No.
People there were nice though.
Yeah. And something about we live in Washington now.
Yeah, we don't live that far north.
Oh, no. No, we don't live that far north. And moving things around so you have more space on the shelf again. And I have Cat supervising. She's like, why are you touching the cats? Alright, you should have space for another 5 on that lower shelf now.
Oh, that's
Hi,
nice.
yes.
And I'll just have to put them up on high.
So glad I could be of assistance, Nix.
Because they're not really tall pieces, so. Okay. Twelve pieces to go. I think there's somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 of them.
33, I think we counted earlier.
Yeah. next thing we'll throw, we'll see if we can look up the information and do your museum replica piece again. That one's Full Rocco, so try to have it done in November, if everything well, nothing's gone horribly wrong, it's just that
Nothing's gone horribly right.
yeah. We should have more time for throwing and painting and glazing and firing. That's about it. Nope, I guess those weren't gonna fall, but they sure look precarious on the edge there.
The lumps of clay.
Yeah, the ones on the far corner. I just tipped them over so they wouldn't fall on the floor and get the mucky clay dust all over them.
Yeah.
That would be bad. I have cats go rocketing past.
These designs are freaking delicate.
Which one are you working on?
I'm working on the fabric and the first.
Yeah, that one is kind of fiddly.
Yeah. Not as fiddly as the other one.
Yeah. I have to make sure these ones are nice and smooth that I'm throwing because they're going to have Italian design on them, which is
A single Italian design, but an Italian design nonetheless.
yeah. And those were generally historically white clay or a smooth clay painted white.
Yes. Smooth clay coated to look like a porcelain. But it was long before folks in the West had figured out how to mimic porcelain.
Because, well, white stoneware was made to mimic porcelain, but a lot cheaper. Yeah. Speaking about back getting tired, my back is getting tired.
So you're gonna just want to stop at the end of those cups?
Probably. No reason to, stress the
System?
any more than I already have.
It's the spinal system.
I think 33 cups is probably a respectable number.
Yeah. And I can't really say, well, you've thrown X amount of, bag of clay because it was across 7 bags.
Yeah. You should go by the number of pieces, not by the weight.
Yeah.
Because when we do platters, that would really sound like a horrendous amount.
When we do platters, it's what? Max out at 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are the 6, 7, 8. Those are the plaster ones. Plus another 10, 12. I think we have 13 forms altogether.
Yeah.
But if we were to do all 13 forms, it would be over 100 pounds of clay.
Done that before, but
Yes. Your back, as a result, was not nearly as tired as my back.
yeah, because you're the one who has to roll the slabs out.
Clay into slabs so that they can be thrown over the forms.
Which was period way of throwing large plates and platters is so they're thrown upside down on
Is that what they don't collapse on?
Yeah. I learned that technique in college, but not the origins of it.
Yeah. Then we learn through independent research sometime later.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm doing the cookie stamps because I get bored with one facet of doing carving.
Yeah.
I'm so done doing carving out with tiny spaces. I'll switch to smoothing down edges for a little bit.
New message. I saw it pop up.
Historic details are very interesting to hear about.
Cool. I'm glad people.
And the thing is not much has changed about the ways you make pottery over the millennia.
I mean, I have an electric wheel.
Rather than, the Romans had some of the early powered wheels. Theirs were water powered.
Yeah.
Our kilns are electric. So much safer than the gas. I had a friend of ours who burnt himself rather badly because
He was setting up a new kiln, and it wasn't, the spark wasn't taking, it wasn't lighting. Sticks his face down there,
to see what was going on.
and a fireball engulfed his whole head.
If you've ever seen Mythbusters, the phrase at that point is, "Am I missing an eyebrow?" He was missing an eyebrow, quite a bit of hair, had anywhere between first and third degree burns over his arms and face.
Yeah. But he specializes in
Gas fire.
gas and wood firing. That's like, well, I know enough to know. No, I'm not doing it. I did gas firing when I was in college.
I never ran one of the gas tanks. I helped load and unload them. But it was a jealously guarded thing for, sounds like he was doing an Adam Savage, yeah.
Yeah,
totally.
he sure was.
He had slightly more damage done to him. But I mean, he
Doesn't have the sense of self-preservation that he should.
And that's saying something compared to Adam at that time period.
Yes. It's, don't worry, I know what I'm doing comes to mind.
Oh, goodness, yes. And that's when we all start to worry.
And his wife was filming the video.
Because, yeah, she was filming on camera because after all, it was cool. They were setting up a new kiln. It was the inaugural lighting of the new kiln. And then she had to drop the camera to see if it was still on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why we do electric kilns. Plus you can do them inside. I so don't miss having a kiln on my back deck.
Yes. You don't miss it. You didn't have to load it in 30-degree temperature.
Tried having the wheel out there.
Yeah, that did not work.
That didn't work.
You mean the time Jim almost gave herself hypothermia?
Yeah. Because, you know, the heat. And so I had
It was a
space
covered
heater.
deck.
Yeah, it's covered deck. It has space heater. But
The only problem was with the space heater is it was sucking air up through the deck, creating a wind tunnel.
so after that, the wheel was in the kitchen for a while.
And then it shared, then the rest of the time that we lived there, it shared the office with my desk.
Oh, it was in the entryway for a short
Oh,
time.
yes, it was in the entryway.
And then we moved it into the office. That's totally what you do, right? So you have,
The very first streams are done from that office space.
oh, yeah. You can go back and see just how horrible they were.
Yeah.
I forget about the, oh yes, and there's the, we ended up having to repaint that room. And then after repainting it, we taped plastic bags on the wall.
Yeah.
The reason why that room had gotten painted when it did is the roof had leaked.
Yeah. And there was no crawl space or attic space in that house. We had vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
Decided after that I don't like vaulted ceilings.
That and the fact we're only 5 feet tall, and the ceilings were really tall.
The low spots were 8 feet. The high spots I think were
Or like 12.
12 to 13 feet up because I couldn't get to the very ridge of the house even standing on a ladder.
Yeah, so the smoke detector moved out its battery.
Oh, yes. I had to hate on for that because of course it went off in the middle of the night.
They do.
Always. And I remember getting it down to make the beep stop in the middle of the night without, my glasses on or anything. I dragged the ladder out, then dug enough books off of a shelf to add to the top ladder step of the ladder to get high enough to not only unscrew the latch bit because it's that whole corner trying to come off, then it had wires holding it in place.
Yeah. It was a relatively modern house. It was a manufactured house. It was really well built and all.
Yeah. But in that regard, in that one instance, very much not built to do it.
No. So when we moved here with, oh look, they're 8-foot ceilings. People go, and it's going, no, this is a wonderful thing. You need a lot less artwork on 8-foot ceilings, so.
Hi, Nix. Hello. Yes, we have an eclipse. Hi.
It's the Nix.
Yes, that dark fur is one of the cats.
She's the boogie monster.
Go on, step up. Do you want onto my shoulder? Or just... I had just tried to adjust that camera piece.
Oh. What you doing, Sarah?
Well, and she walks right between me and what I'm working on.
Of course she does.
Normally when I'm working on this, I'm doing it at the table so she can sit in my lap. And particularly since I'm wearing her absolute favorite coat, and then she lets her curl up inside it. And she can't do that right now because I'm standing. And,
Here we go.
and yes, she's pulling at my coat trying to figure out how to get in.
You can't get her to sit in the hook.
Nixie, look. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh goodness.
One.
Go on.
This one, since I stood up, I can.
Gosh, she almost got lit. Oh,
There we go.
here we go. See? There's a pocket back here if you want into it. Beast.
Oh no. What a silly beastie you are, Nix.
This Nix's favorite place in the world is in the studio. And she gets mad if we go too long without being out there.
Oh no. We have to leave the kitchen window open so she can come and check it out.
The kitchen window lets out into the studio. Yes.
Because it used to be a deck. but the deck was ailing. And so we had dry rot.
If you check out videos from about 18 months ago.
Oh yeah.
In many ways, it feels like we still haven't recovered from
Oh
the
yeah.
stresses of last year.
Yeah, and then the contractor we'd hired was stealing supplies. So it was kind of like, nope, dude, you're gone. He got the structure up. The frame was in.
All this drywall, all the way up to the, well, what is it, 10-foot ceiling?
Yeah.
Because this space has vaulted ceilings, basically.
Yeah.
We hung all that drywall, including the stuff on the ceiling. Hey, Nix.
Stole something out of the garage.
Yep.
And that was kind of like,
It's not part of the work site, so it's right there. It was trespass. We didn't go to the effort of bringing him up on criminal charges, but
he lost his license.
He lost his contractor's license, because I reported him.
They lose their bond, which means they can't work.
Hi, cat.
So we finished it, which it took.
Cat fur. Can't quite figure out how it worked to sit on my shoulders. In which case, I just keep getting trod on.
I know, it's horrible. It must be. I just got the look like it's all my fault for standing up. Because of course it is. Hopefully I have enough water to finish here.
Do you need to re-up your water?
That would be good, but you're... Because you really don't want these gooey hands everywhere.
Yeah.
And I dumped the camera, at very least the wires.
Yeah. Because I need to go through when we're not immediately going to be at home streaming, and I need to re-cable tie the room.
Yeah.
Rerun some of the cameras, etc., etc.
Because the computer's on the other side of the room.
Yes.
Which is why I can't read the,
Well, you have to have someone relay you with the,
I see a message pops up.
Yep.
I can see it's there.
Yeah. Okay.
What we use for the monitors out here? Old TVs whose remotes have died.
Yep. Get out of the groove. Camera shifted again. Come on, play nice. There we go.
Got the sunshine back again.
Yeah? Oh yeah, that's rare.
Yep.
I'm gonna remove that just bumpy now. Honestly, right now I'm gonna have to add play back into the space.
Hmm. I'm also doing leg exercises.
Yep. Yeah, because I'm not over there to put the pieces down yet.
Yeah.
I am doing fine little carving bits.
Yeah. We have, after this one, there's only 4 more to go.
Okay, I am all ready for a break from working on this. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah. So if it takes me about 3 minutes per, 2 to 3 minutes per cup, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. But once you have the master's card for any particular piece, oh, now you're gonna rub on the light mix.
Of course she is.
You can't sit on my lap, so she's sitting next to me.
Yeah. Are you supervising?
Oh, it's Catherine who frequently comments on the stream, who refers to Mix here as the boss.
So where's the boss? Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn to comment.
Mm-hmm.
And the camera keeps settling. In which case I keep looking up and realizing that, oh, there it goes.
Yeah.
Ah, I see there. The bracket was basically sliding off of the plant.
Ah. Yeah.
Because what holds this camera up is one of those clip-on phone holders attached to a hollow plant.
Yeah.
Garden right now will be a model we use to make the cookie mold.
Yeah.
So this will be what,
The final cook. The
yes, this is the mock-up for what the cookie will look like. I know, I still don't have a lap to sit on. It's terrible.
I'm gonna go sit on the 4 corner.
I'm now being
Look.
shown.
Looking around like, I can't believe what she is doing. I know it's horrible, huh?
One of the last custom cookie stamps I had to do was the Santa raccoon face.
That one came out really cute too.
Yes. That and 3 different pieces of carol grid.
Yeah.
And those 3 went to someone who's, that's their specialty, is baking those really fancy cookies.
Yeah. Baking's nice, but you have to have somebody who will eat it after it's done.
Yeah. He makes them for like banquets. I just want to make all the little tiny chunks of clay in the world.
Yeah.
with it's all tidy and I'm carefully lumping them into one chunk. And at this point in the design, I have the peel into the pellets. Every time I take the tool out of the clay, I have to wipe it off.
Oh, yeah, great.
Sparking the mask will take, depending on the design, it can take a couple of hours, it can take many hours. Making the actual cookie stamps, probably 3 to 5 minutes per stamp for the making. Once we're done here, we're gonna actually no, we'll do the pizza.
Yeah.
We need pizza, yes.
Only 3 more to go after this.
Yay!
Yay. So this would be the 30th cup so far today.
The back getting tired.
Yeah. Also, I'm getting hungry. It's lunchtime.
Yeah. This stamp like 3/4 of the way done.
Oh, well, that's great.
There's still a lot of roughness in the panels.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting there.
Yep. Take on the drag the edge of the coat across the way. We go. Yep, that's really good. Get all the goo off my hands. Just wipes along the edge of the water bucket there. And up.
Yeah, I'm also getting decidedly hungry.
Should we just stop now?
How many pieces have you got left?
After this, only 2, so it'd be
Oh,
fine.
We could just finish those 2 pieces. If you sell, put those 2 pieces back.
Okay.
Play. Just jump back into a different section. Ugh.
We're gonna be one spot short.
I need to move a few pieces over.
Yeah, because I have at most. Okay.
Oh, ow! It's not just your back that's tired. Ow!
Do we want to just stop?
We could just stop.
We could just stop.
Put
Is that
those
right?
last two bags. I could, in which case,
Yeah.
set that there. I didn't realize how stiff my back had gotten until I moved.
I think the backs
The backs have it.
have it. Thanks for joining and commenting.
Alright, I'll wave down here. Bye-bye.
Oh, as Jordan says, make sure to like and subscribe.
Yes.